The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vinicius Junior, great ball and he's in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior, he is just caressing the ball. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's trying the shot. Looking for the runner. Now it's Sorloth. Swung over. Beckham. Can he put it away? Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Nedved. He's picked his way. Nedved! Surely this time! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Looking for the run. Beckham. And it's towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. Hit into the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Nedved. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, he's not getting past him there. Forwards and with intent. Looking for options for movement. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's got space in the area. There's the hit. Goal, Milan!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen. Saw that coming. Nedved. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Oh, just Rummenigge! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they can counter here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Plays a sharp little ball here. Del Piero. Here's Zakaria. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. Could drive it. Vinicius Junior! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Inter Milan have a free kick. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. Nice control.
That was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. Has a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely there. Certainly not as big. Massive leap! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
A case now of complete control. And he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the runner. He's looking to set free a runner. Now here's the delivery. Rummenigge. Oh, good read. And it's Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rummenigge. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. He's gone forward. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a good ball out wide. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Milan have it back, and they can go again. There's the delivery. Del Piero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the counter is on. Eder Militao with the foul. The pass has gone astray. Vinicius Junior. Di Lorenzo. Aimed beyond the defence. Koulibaly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. Bergomi is the guilty party there. Some resolute defending there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rummenigge! And somehow he kept it out.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He rises! Goal! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Nedved. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stojkovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barella.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Close. Rummenigge! Sticks it away! And that really is so impressive. Milan. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. They've done it! Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Rummenigge. He's had a hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. So can they do it again? Up for a header! Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Rummenigge. Can he spark a counter here? Alexander-Arnold. Beckham is onto it in a flash. And that's been intercepted. Nedved. Iniesta. And Stojkovic. And it's Beckham. Beckham. Great skill, that's nice. Alexander-Arnold. And the keeper beats it away. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The action has already started. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
They want to be quick to recover this. Wriggles his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barella, Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Rummenigge.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's had it nicked away. Zakaria, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh, that was venomous. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No goals as yet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass somewhat off target. Johnson. Rummenigge. Oh, good spread. Fires it in low. Lofted upfield. Just eases him off the ball. Di Lorenzo. And it's Nedved. Nedved! It's come, and it's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Barella. Di Lorenzo. To Barella. Milan finding their passing. There's the hit!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming. Zakaria. Can he spark a counter here? Gusto. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's gone forward. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Barella. Vinicius Junior. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Beckham. Inter Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. Johnson.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's played him through. Oh, nice touch.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Great ball, and it's Nedved! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Milan coming so close to levelling matters with the last action before the break. As it is, they trail by 1.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Loose pass, and they could be in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barella and Di Lorenzo. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That is lovely. Di Lorenzo plays a sharp little ball here. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, well played, well played. Out to the left it goes. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in and the finish! Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Vinicius Junior. Nedved. Barella fiddles it through. Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Aubameyang. Aimed beyond the defence. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Looking for the runner. He's beaten the offside trap.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's found a way through. Climbs up big. And another time. Oh, taken with style. Oh, offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by...
Can he put it away? Goal!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Barella, oh, good read. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Beckham. He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Barella. Matthews Cunha. No foul, says the referee. Iniesta. Now it's Del Piero. Gets his pass away. Now it's Beckham. Beckham. Massive leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Sorloth has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And it's Iniesta. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Nedved. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Beckham. And that's been intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's managed to get free. Nice control. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, they can break here. Di Lorenzo. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming. Sorloth is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's good play. Sorloth. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Gets his pass away. Beckham. That's the throw. In towards the back stick. Turns and goes back. Hits one! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is a brilliant interception. And they can counter here. Milan suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this
shot a goal! It's just beyond his reach. Barella knocks it out wide. Oh, super ball! Oh, shooting chance! Zakaria played out to the left flank. Surlot. He's in plenty of space here. Del Piero. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Nedved. Out to the right. Eder Militao gets a foot in here. Barella. Nedved. Surlot. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. And Del Piero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Di Lorenzo is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Thuram. And it's Thuram. Played over towards the opposite flank. Beckham. He's dribbled past his man here. Hit into the middle. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Zakaria. Di Lorenzo. Oh, no joy this time.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Lovely bit of skill. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well played. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. It's a sweet ball, that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Nedved. Barella. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, again there's no way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now he's off and running. Gusto. Well seen, saw that coming. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're underway again.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And that's been intercepted. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Kovacic. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Beckham. And that is out of play. Van Dijk. He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge. Barella. Decent hit! Oh, important interception. Del Piero has found the net here, of course. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Beckham. Gusto. He rises! Del Piero! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
That's a shade optimistic. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And that interception was most necessary. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nedved. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Played out towards the right wing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cross goes in there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bergomi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No way through. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Aubameyang chasing after it. Rummenigge. Great chance! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge, nicely wait. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Back, massive leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Sorloth fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now it's Beckham. Beckham. Looking for the run. Up to meet it! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Couple of changes then in quick succession. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rummenigge! And somehow he managed to miss it.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Pellegrini plays it in. Real chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Sorloth. He's looking to set free a runner. And Del Piero! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Beckham, Barkley, Gusto. And the counter is on. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And through to the goalkeeper. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they are... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now, what about a counter-attack? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passing is crisp and sharp. No way he was going to let him past. Now it's Nedved. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Inter Milan can start a counter here. Aubameyang looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Nedved. Foot in. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Moved on forwards. Beckham. Fiddles it through. Played into space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved, Vinicius Junior. Forwards and with intent. No, that's been intercepted. Gets his pass away. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Di Lorenzo. Nedved chasing after it. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great ball if he can get there. And he's intervened well there. Barella. Di Lorenzo. And Upamecano. Koulibaly makes the interception. Played back in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen. Saw that coming, and that's been intercepted. Barella. Rummenigge. And they're on him in a flash. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Played out towards the right wing. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Rummenigge. And now the breakaway.
And it's Nedved.
No, he's not getting his way this time. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. 5 minutes till the break. Rummenigge. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nedved. Plenty to... It's Nedved! And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan take the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Milan head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. He's had a shot! Now he's off and running. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Barella. Sorloth.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's beautifully weighted. He's away! Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Barella. Well, that is one way to stop him. Distributed tidily. Oh, nice touch. Can he get it through? Beckham. Oh, it's played into the area. Zakaria with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Zakaria gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Interesting ball. Del Piero. Nedved looking to add to his goal. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And the follow-up. Sorloth. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Great leap! That was superb goalkeeping.
Sorloth is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done.
Well, it's good stuff.
Del Piero! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Barella, good spot, he's seen the run. Swept in. And that's another good win of the ball. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Some really good ball movement. Ah, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Always onto this. Nice ball, and he might be... He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's... Surely this time! Ah, he's fizzed it forward.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Gently done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Di Lorenzo. Kovacic. And it's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. This is promising. Big header! They've done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates.
Matheus Cunha! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that is a little undercooked. Aubameyang. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Nedved claiming the man of the... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel has a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Well seen, saw that coming.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Milan can start a counter here. Distributed tidily.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rummenigge closing in on goal. Rummenigge has got himself a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
He's having a good look here. Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Stones. And that interception was most necessary. That is a great pick out. Eder Militao makes the interception. Nedved. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Zakaria does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good read.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A real chance if he can get through. Rummenigge! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that is as far as they're going to go. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed in towards the set. Up to meet it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Iniesta. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's found support out wide.
Inter really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Johnson. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Now it's Nedved.
And he was quick to react. Di Lorenzo. Barella. Looking for the run. Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barella. Johnson has good running with the ball. Barella. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that was very necessary. James Rodriguez. That's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Beckham. Cross goes in there. He gets big. Oh, taken with style. The second half sparks straight into life.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And a shot! He's scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barella. Rummenigge! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Rummenigge really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's the throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Nice interception, well timed. Nedved and Di Lorenzo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Johnson. Milan looking to pass their... Rummenigge! Well, there's the clearance. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Di Lorenzo to Barella. So, what can they make of this? Beckham. Stojkovic. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Di Lorenzo. Johnson. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And that's been intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge. And he's lost his man. There's the shot! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Del Piero. And he cuts out the supply. Di Lorenzo. Now it's Barella. And it's Nedved. Milan finding their passes. Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on
He's
now.
through here. He's found a way through. Oh. He's had a shot. He scores. Right back in the game.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Donnarumma catches it safely. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's straight offside.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, sweet feet. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Matheus Cunha, Nedved. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rummenigge collecting the match ball, and it is his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Joao Felix, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Koulibaly promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got to be in here! Plays a sharp little ball. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Milan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Nabil Fekir. He's just so hard to stop when he's moving at pace, Peter. He's got real end product too, and the opposition defence will be wanting to make sure he doesn't get any shots away. I think he's going to add a lot of dynamism to this attack, and that might prove decisive today.
Okay, interesting. Rummenigge. That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary. Nicely weighted ball. Zakaria. Solot. And Stojkovic. Oh, good read. Well, they've got it again.
Now it's Nedved.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Stojkovic. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well seen. Saw that coming. Rummenigge.
Nedved.
Looking for the runner. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. He has found the way through. Foot in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bergomi.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Zakaria. It's just beyond his reach. And that's gone loose. Can he get it through? Eder Militao. Milan are looking to break at pace. Johnson distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Johnson!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Johnson. That is a great ball. Johnson! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Beckham. Solot.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Barella. And he cuts out the supply. Fekir. And that's been intercepted. Barella. Barella running with the ball. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Stood up well to him there. The team still separated by the game's only goal. Zakaria. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And they win it back again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Stojkovic. And here's Fekir.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read. Nice interception. Joao Felix. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Fekir. Pinches it off him. Joao Felix.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very...
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Fekir puts his foot on the gas. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Joao Felix. And he's... Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Barella. Zakaria. Fekir looking to run onto it.
Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fiddles it through. And it's Del Piero. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Fekir, and he was alert to it. Joao Felix. So what can they make of this? Zakaria. Stojkovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, really well played.
Here's Joao Felix. Rummenigge. Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge! Missed by a fraction.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Good steal, he just read it. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gently done. He's looking to set free a runner, and the flag has stayed down. Cross goes in there, and that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Back in once more. And he was alert to it. Chance here to counter. Vinicius Junior. Barkley did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run.
Nedved.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good ball. Goes looking wide. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Del Piero. That's a good ball out wide. There's the delivery. And that could well leave a mark.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Milan draw first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he tries a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Barella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a good spell of possession, this. Milan looking to pass their way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barkley.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a sweet ball, that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Surlot. There's the crossfield ball. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. There he goes, motoring forward. Rummenigge has been caught there. It's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's trying the shot. Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, good spread. Promising cross. He's got tall. It's there. And right on half-time. That is telling. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Beckham looking to run onto it. Massive leap! They want to be quick to recover this.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nedved.
And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And another time! No mistake!